Okay, I'm gonna provide a little tour. I fucking hate this yellow border in OBS. I'm gonna provide a little tour of the ship. I'll just so we have the main cockpit. Pretty spacious, I'd say. Got the air vent up there. You've got a little crew cabin here for taking shifts and beacon and some room for gyroscopes. Here is where you can reload the guns on the outside of the ship. The main captain can control whether to toggle the antennae and beacon on and off, as well as the spotlights on the front, and the engines outside there will just leave those on, as well as other subsystems and stuff. So here we have the airlock. Making an airlock that actually depressurizes is fucking annoying as hell. You have to link it up to a separate oxygen tank that is always empty, and oxygen tanks are very big on ships, which I don't exactly have the room to spare, I don't think. So, that's something I've got to live without. So, yeah, you get sucked out. Anyway, here's the outside of the ship. There are the spotlights, and we have the guns on the outside, the assault cannon turrets. I forgot what their name was. They are pretty good at their job. They deal decent damage. We've got an artillery cannon on the top for dealing heavy damage, but yeah, it uses assault cannon shells. And then the one up here is just linked to the rest of the conveyor systems. So all you literally have to do is just put stuff inside here, and it heads throughout the rest of the ship. Ice and artillery cannon shells. So yeah, let's head back in. We got the connectors here just for docking purposes, and the landing gear under. I was just using this on a save with a ship, so I should probably do a tour of the outside. But yeah, this is the cockpit. We have the main internal systems in here, with all the rockets. We got heavy armor panels on the outside, so relatively light protection, and we've got an exposed thruster formation, but because it's on the side, on the side of it, kind of, it doesn't really get hit by anything else anyway. So as long as you're facing straight on, which you will have to be because of the cannons and stuff. And then we have the back with the 3 back thrusters and a small area where we'll get to, and the two antennae. So yeah, it's called the Pioneer, and I just like the profile of the ship. I know it's probably egotistical for me to gloat about my own ship, but I just like how it's turned out. So we can head back in, and we'll have it pressurize again so we can get audio, and we'll head through. So in here, it's you can kind of see the outside, but it's mostly obscured by the thrusters. But still, you can see the inside with the large reactors and the hydrogen tanks. I had a fucking horrible time trying to get this to pressurize because I barely had any room to work with, and that's when I realized these passages existed, and they're just so good because you can easily pressurize an area if you just have 1 block's worth of room. I was just listening to a Wendigo video while building this entire thing on Dante's Inferno. It was great. Shit, I should probably change these. Oh yeah, I use symmetry to build it as well. The entire thing is perfectly symmetrical. At least I'm pretty sure, aside from some of the internal components in the back, but yeah. So yeah, and then you get a window of the the entire thing, so that's pretty cool. The vent pressurizes from here, so that's one small thing, but who cares? It doesn't need to pressurize both sides. Anyway, we have like another little airlock area, I guess you could say. I need to resave this shit because I added all these corner lights here just for some lighting, but yeah, head through here. And then we have the back, which has the cryo chambers. We only have 3 of them. Other people will have to use the beds, unfortunately, but I don't expect this ship to be piloted by more than 3 people. It can, of course, you know, the captain can pilot it on their own, but it's ideally piloted by a captain and 2 co-pilots / gunners. But we do have, you know, 4 beds on the underside and 5 separate seats, one for piloting each gun, I guess, in the front. But yeah, in the back we have the medical room for respawning, and the cryo chambers, and we have a gyroscope just fitted in with where I had spare room. We have a nice room at the back, you know, you can stare out into space, the endless void, or whatever you're at while you're hanging in this sort of crew quarters area. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I just like having the view of the internals of the ship from here. But yeah, you know, we got again, these cargo containers feed directly into the guns because I couldn't really find it. I probably could, but like, I feel like that'd just be way too much to try and do. Like, I don't know, I feel like it'd be some sort of weakness, and it's not too bad because all the pilots are situated here anyways, so you just put all the artillery, or no, or what was it, autocannon shells, I forget, but yes, you have the command seat and the turret stations, which have access to the cameras on the left, bottom, and right, which are the cameras that are just used to dock the ship. So bottom is below, like, bottom is below those 2 down there. Left is on the connector over there that you saw, and right is on that connector that you saw. And the fuck? Okay, I need to fix this. Oh, yeah, okay. For control. But yeah, so just control it from here. This is the other one on the underside, and this is the underside, and then we have the one on top. So, like, it can hold its own in a fight, but it's not like armed to the... I wanted this to be mainly exploration, but of course you need some defenses. But yeah, I'm just gonna place the control in all these seats. There. Not sure what's in the second bar. Nothing. Okay. Well, yeah, but these turret stations, of course, can't control the ship. You can only control it from the main control station here, but it turns relatively quickly compared to other things, and accelerates reasonably quickly as well. It goes to the left and right super slow, but like, you know, you wouldn't really need left and right thrusting that much. Up is where it gets the most of its speed. But yeah, it can hold its own in, I've tested in the per term gravity 1.2 Gs, and on its side it can't hold its own weight, but every other side it can, you know, front, or when it's top down, bottom up, and of course when it's like this, you know, ship's meant to be for exploration. You do it, and we have the what else? Yeah, some guns there. You can turn the connectors on or off. The docking cameras are also here too. And give me a sec, I'm just going to save this because I modified the should probably put my helmet on when I go into space. That'd be a good idea. But yeah, Control B. Shit. Let me just click replace for whatever. Bam, 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 bam. And then get a decent view of the ship. F10. This one takes screenshot. Yeah, and the last thing I guess I want to show you is the mod for the FSD. So because of those two reactors, for a large ship that's outside the mod has those, it is able to accelerate to almost 60 kilometers per second in frameshift drive supercruise. Oh wow, 42 kilometers per second. There you go. Not sure how far away those planets are, or if we can even get to them. It's weird, it depressurizes the environment. Can we get to them? They seem like quite far away. But yeah, I like the frameshift drive mod because you know, it's so much faster than waiting for a warp drive to charge. You know, you can just travel to another place. Well, I guess it's like kind of slower because you have to actually travel there. But I find it cool that you can actually control where you drop from warp anyway. And it's still relying on power. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna drop back into the alien planet 99. There we go. Yeah. Of course, the Super Cruise mod works by the more weighty the ship, the slower it goes. But I'm just gonna drop out of Super Cruise once we get close anyway. We can't get close in terms of the gravity well, because I think as soon as we hop in the gravity well, we'll be completely just... Okay, let's go directly on. The fuck was that? I just saw like a thing. Whatever. Let's head down to spawn. I've also just disabled the speed limit with the light speed mod in this, so that we can head down. We'll head down at a cool 500. We'll head down at like a kilometer a second, and once we get within 10 k's, we'll start to slow down. Oh, it's one of those. I'll try and head those maybe sometime, but once we get within that distance, shit, yeah, start to slow down. And maybe that was a bit of a bad idea. We don't seem to be slowing down fast enough. As soon as we're going to hit the ground, that would be bad. 200 meters a second. Jesus Christ. Holy fucking shit. Okay. That was a pretty big crater. But the turret stations survived. 3 of them. 3 out of the 4 of them. Well, there you go. That's as good of a end as any to this side, I guess. We'll just head back and spawn. And back in the cryo chamber. Ooh, can I enter cryo chamber?